Today we are going to explore the Wim Hoff breathing method, and it's not going to probably be in the extended form that it usually would be, meaning like the amount of breaths that he does and the length of time and the breath holds. It'll be like an abbreviated version of that, but it's going to be really cool because his breath method is very energizing, and so it brings to the body a lot of energy, and it also brings a lot of awareness into the body, which is something that breath work is really, really good at honing in on, kind of getting in touch with that interoceptiveness, with that intuitiveness in the body, and that somatic feeling, right? So today's breath, for who is basically here today, if you are a beginner breather, if you're someone that's not done a lot of breath work before, I highly encourage you to take your inhales through the nose, and then you would exhale through an open mouth, okay? If you see and watch some of his Wim Hof videos, the methods, a lot of their breathing is done all through the mouth, the inhales and the exhales, and that is something that I feel like each person needs to kind of explore on their own once they've done breathing in enough times, that then they can kind of move on to that method. It's a little more advanced to breathe through the mouth. You take in a lot more air, and the carbon dioxide and oxygen ratio gets kind of crazy, so it can make some people feel dizzy or a little bit out of breath. So that's something I think if you are an experienced breather and you want to experiment with that today, feel free. But for everyone else, I'd like you to do an inhale through the nose and your exhales through the mouth, okay? And they're gonna be quick, okay? So we're gonna really keep the cadence of the breathing quick, and I'm gonna keep track of the reps that we're doing, and I'm going to cue you, okay? So most of the breath that we do, I would sit today probably, since we're doing this on a video, but you can also lay down if you'd like on another occasion. If you can see, I put 2 pillows under like my butt, and that's a really, really good way to sit, because it kind of like lifts the back up, and then your knees kind of drop, and then you're able to just get a really good posture, right? Because we want to make sure we're sitting up straight, shoulders back, neck relaxed, everything relaxed, okay? So I'm going to show you what the breath will look like in through the nose, out through the mouth, and kind of the cadence of it, okay, first, so you can practice with me for a minute. And it starts like this. Okay, now do you see how on my inhale through the nose, I'm breathing into my diaphragm or my abdominal area, right? Right? So we're still having that nice expansion of the belly and the diaphragm, and then on that exhale through the mouth, it's coming back in, all of it contracts back in, okay? So that's about the cadence of your breath. If you have to go a little slower, that's fine, but I will again keep track of your reps, and then I'll tell you when to transition. So we're basically gonna do 10 quick breaths like that, just 1 inhale through the nose and 1 exhale through the mouth, and then we're gonna move on to inhale in the belly, inhale in the chest, and then breathe out. So on both of those inhales, it's still gonna be through the nose, so it's gonna look like this. Okay, so still pretty rapid cadence, but we're gonna do belly, chest, exhale. So we'll do 20 of those. So I'm gonna keep track of the 10 just in and out, and then the 20 in, out, okay? And then on the very last one, I'll cue you on that the 20 breath. On that exhale, you're gonna hold. So at the bottom of the exhale, you're gonna shut the mouth down, shut the nose down, and we're basically gonna hold the breath there. And we're gonna try to do a 30-second hold. If you have to take air before then, feel free. I don't want you passing out or like straining to hold it, but we're gonna basically try for a 30-second hold. And then when we come out of it, we're not just gonna, okay, you're gonna come out of it with hold, and you're gonna do another sip of air through the nose, hold for a few more seconds, and then I'll let you release it through the mouth, okay? So if we're ready to get started, I'll give you just a few seconds to get situated in your seated position. And we're gonna try, he normally does 3 rounds, so we're gonna try for 3 rounds with just a small pause in between. Okay, so if you are ready now, just take some nice normal breaths before we get started. Maybe close the eyes down. And when you're ready, I want you to start with a nice inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, and then keep that going. Okay, now start with 2. Inhale through the belly, through the chest, out. Last one. And on that last exhale, hold. Just do a nice gentle hold. Close the mouth down, close the nose down, and just hold that breath. Just close the eyes down and just feel what this breath hold is doing in the body right now. Just a few more seconds, and we're going to take our last few sips of air through the nose. 2, 1, sip through the nose, hold. And let it all go through the mouth. Okay, now just kind of roll the neck around. Let yourself just kind of settle into that. We're gonna go for round 2 here in a minute. Now round 1, you kind of got used to how that breath flow is, the cadence, and how the regimen goes. So we're gonna go into our second set. When you're ready, just closing the eyes down and starting your okay, and then 2 sips. Belly, chest out. Keep that going. Belly, chest out. Keep that going. Last few here. Last one. On the breath out, we're going to hold, shut the mouth down, close the nasal. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Just really feeling that gentle breath hold. It shouldn't feel like you're straining. You shouldn't be gasping. You shouldn't be turning red. Just a nice, gentle, relaxed hold. Feeling what that hold is doing in the body. Feel where your body is maybe holding energy or any tension. Just on the last few seconds, and we're going to take another sip of air in through the nose. Hold. And then let it all out. Okay, so now we've done 2 sets, so I think you're pretty familiar with how this third set's going to go. So I'm actually going to do the whole thing with you. I'm not going to cue you. I'm just going to start the cue, and I want you to do your 10, and then you move into your, and you're going to do 20 of those. And then when you're ready, you're going to do your hold, okay? But I want to show you what it looks like in real time. Okay, ready, set, go. And then we just return to normal breathing. Some nice, slow, deep inhales through the nose and out through the nose. And just kind of feel where your body is right now in space, in the space that you're sitting. Feel what's changed from the beginning. And just allow yourself to just relish in this kind of delicious little breath break feeling for just a few seconds before we go back and resume our day. And stay tuned for always more videos for breath breaks and my Vita Meter videos. And please also follow me on Instagram at La Dolce Vita Nutrition Dallas. And I will also put it down below. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye.